I know Mr. Pierre because I spent much of my career in legal education, and I came to know him in his role both as a faculty member and then as Chancellor of the Southern University Law Center.
I was head of school at that time, and he used to visit me because he was working with some other department or something, and he was looking for a job.
I met John years ago, so I've known him from the time he set foot back at the Law Center.
You know, describing Chancellor Pierre, some might call him a lovable giant because he's a big guy, deep voice, passionate about what he does, cares a lot about his students and about Southern University, and wants to and lives a life that has a positive impact on society.
Then he was good. He was, one thing, he was cultured. He was a very cultured man. Number two, he was not in the political part of the university. He was independent of that.
Quite intelligent. He is a multitasker. He's a guy who can do a lot of things. He has a lot of ideas, and the difference between just being an idea person with John is an idea person who actually does.
He is he's nice to all the people.
Chancellor Pierre, even in his role as Chancellor of the Law Center, continues to teach every semester at least one course. I think it's a sign of his passion for being a teacher, but also his passion for students because it helps him get in front of them and get to know them. I doubt that there's a single student in the Law Center that he hasn't had some interaction with at some point in time over their time at the Law Center.
He's a great lecturer in the classroom, and students love that. He can keep them engaged, and he has this tremendous memory of remembering students' names who he taught years ago.
And the alumni, his former students, always speak to how smart he is, what a great teacher he was, how supportive he was of their careers and their development. I think it would be difficult to find a single student that has an unkind word to say about Chancellor Pierre.
Deserved it because he is distinguished. John is he's a scholar. He's written a lot of scholarly work, and he is great in the classroom. A lot of times you have people, who do a lot of writing and research papers and stuff like that, but they can't teach. John can teach, and John is a scholar.
I think he deserves this Distinguished Professor Award for all of that he's done, but mainly because of how effective a teacher and scholar he's been and how he's profoundly influenced so many lawyers, not just in Louisiana, but across the country.
Sung like a lullaby, brace yourself as the beat hits ya. Dip, trip, fantasia.
You have done a tremendous job in raising the level of the law school and the kind of people you have brought in.
Congratulations, John. A well-deserved honor. All the best to you and to your family.
John Pierre, congratulations on this well-deserved honor. I'm blessed to be able to work closely with you now and observe all the great things that you've done. And I hope you really enjoy this very special evening.
Back to the fact, I'm the Mac, and I know that. The way I kick the rhyme, someone call me a poet. Poem steady flowing, growing, showing sights and sound. Caught in the groove, in fantasia I'm found. Many tripped and tore upon the rhymes they soared to an